It is Thursday morning here at the Star, and Tank Lawrence just underwent surgery to repair a broken foot. He says, don't worry, he'll be back ready to fight the war of football as soon as possible. At the same time, the Cowboys need to find a way to move on. Mike Fisher reporting from inside the Star, from this very podium, Mike McCarthy, Cowboys coach, speaking this morning about some of the things that they have to do against the Chargers to survive the absence of Tank Lawrence, and oh, by the way, maybe the absence of Randy Gregory too, as he's on the COVID list. And he was peppered with questions. Well, what about this guy? What about that guy? What about that guy? And at some point, he finally said, I guess I should have just brought the whole game plan up here. They do have an idea what they're going to do, and we can go through some of the names, but none of the names are quite Tank, and none of the names are quite Randy. We start, first of all, with the guys who are on the roster who have that job to play defensive end. The coaching staff has a lot of faith in Dorrance Armstrong. He gets now a chance to reward that faith, and fulfill what they believe he can be. The personnel department has a lot of faith in Terrell Basham, who comes over here as a free agent, kind of an under-the-radar free agent, but a guy who in his NFL career has demonstrated some of the things that he did in college, where at his school, Ohio, right? Not Ohio State, but Ohio, he's the all-time leading pass rusher, the all-time leading sacker. They could use a little of that here, and he showed a little bit of that with the Jets in years past. Bradley and I is around here, and maybe it's his turn to help. We should mention somewhere in this conversation Chauncey Golson, the rookie, who, because of the nursing of an injury, has not really been spotted do anything yet. When's his time going to come? And then the two things that we brought up with McCarthy. One, Micah Parsons can go play defensive end. He could line up at defensive end for the rest of his career and probably have a good career doing it. That's an idea. I've suggested a friend of the show, Jalen Smith. Now, Jalen Smith is not an edge rusher. He's not a bendy edge rusher, but can he line up at the line of scrimmage and put some pressure on an offensive line in pass protection? I think he can. This is going to be about a coaching staff schematically. Obviously, that's part of this. Can you come up with some trick-a-mick-em that's going to handle the Chargers? But it's also about this coaching staff putting people in position to succeed. This has not been a high mark of the Mike McCarthy regime in a year plus here. They have, in the opinion of some, me, been a little slow to pull the trigger on some things that needed to be done in terms of moving this guy or elevating that guy or saying goodbye to that guy. This is a chance now in week 2 for Mike McCarthy and staff, Dan Quinn, defensive coordinator, to strut their stuff, put players in position to succeed, and see if you can survive the loss, thanks to surgery now, for maybe 2 months of Tank Lawrence, and the possible absence, thanks to COVID, of Randy Gregory as well. We'll keep you posted on 105.3 The Fan and here. Thank you for subscribing and liking to what we do. Valuable prizes are coming your way, so keep it here. Fish out.